What is the role of artificial intelligence in compliance? What about machine learning? Are you using Chat GPT? These questions are but three of the many questions we will explore in this exciting new podcast series, Compliance and AI. Hosted by Tom Fox, the award winning voice of compliance, this podcast will look at how AI will impact compliance programs into the next decade and beyond. If you want to find out why the future is now, join Tom Fox on this journey to the frontiers of compliance in compliance and AI. This podcast is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network. Today, I want to take a look at some recent DOJ pronouncements around AI. I'm going to start with a speech in September by Nicole Argentieri, and then look at the 2024 evaluation of corporate compliance programs and what it says about compliance and AI. I know you'll enjoy this episode. Speaking to the Society of Corporate Compliance and Ethics Institute in September, Assistant Attorney General Nicole Argentieri highlighted a critical shift in the DOJ's approach to evaluating corporate compliance programs. The emphasis on data access, as outlined in the updated 2024 evaluation of corporate compliance programs, signals a new era where compliance professionals are expected to wield data with the same rigor and sophistication as their business counterparts. I want to review her remarks to see what she said and take a deep dive into AI. In her remarks, she said, first, our updated ECCP includes an evaluation of how companies are assessing and managing risks related to the use of new technology such as artificial intelligence, both in their business and in their compliance programs. Under the ECCP, prosecutors will consider the technology that a company and its employees use to conduct business, whether the company has conducted a risk assessment of the use of that technology, and whether the company has taken appropriate steps to mitigate any risk associated with the use of that technology. For example, prosecutors will consider whether the company is vulnerable to criminal schemes enabled by the new technology, such as false approvals and documentation generated by AI. If so, we will consider whether compliance controls and tools are in place to identify and mitigate those risks, such as tools to confirm the accuracy or reliability used by the business. We also want to know whether the company is monitoring and testing its technology to evaluate if it is functioning as intended and consistent with the company's code of conduct. Argentieri emphasized the importance of managing risks associated with disruptive technologies such as AI. For compliance professionals, these updates signal a clear directive. You must take a proactive stance on AI risk management. The following are some of the steps that you can align your compliance program to meet the DOJ's latest expectations. Number one, conduct a comprehensive risk assessment of AI technologies. The first step in meeting the DOJ's expectation is to thoroughly assess the risks that AI and other disruptive technologies pose to your organization. Identify AI use cases by mapping out where AI is used across your business operations. This could include everything from automated decision-making processes to AI-driven data analytics. Understanding the scope of AI use is essential for identifying potential risks. Evaluate the vulnerabilities of how AI is being utilized. Look for vulnerabilities such as the potential for AI to generate false approvals or fraudulent documentation. Consider scenarios where AI could be manipulated or fail to perform as expected, leading to compliance breaches or even unethical outcomes. Prioritize your risks, as not all risks are created equal. Prioritize them based on their potential impact on your business and the likelihood of the occurrence. This prioritization will guide the allocation of resources and the development of mitigation strategies. Number two, implement robust compliance controls and tools. Once your risks have been identified, the next step is to ensure that your compliance program includes strong controls and tools specifically designed to manage AI risks. You should develop AI-specific controls, as traditional controls may not be sufficient to address unique challenges posed by AI. Develop or adapt controls to monitor AI-generated outputs, ensuring their accuracy and consistency with company policies. This might include cross-referencing AI decisions with manual checks or implementing algorithms that flag unusual patterns for further review. Invest in AI compliance tools. There are specialized tools available that can help compliance teams monitor AI systems and detect potential issues. Invest in these tools to enhance your ability to identify and mitigate AI related risks. These tools should be capable of real time monitoring and providing insights into the functioning of AI systems, including the accuracy and reliability of the data they generate. And regulate testing and validation, or regular testing and validations, as AI systems should not be a set it and forget it solution. Regularly test and validate your AI tools to ensure they are functioning as intended. This should include stress testing under different scenarios to identify any weaknesses or biases in your system. The Department of Justice expects to see that your company is not only implementing AI, but also rigorously monitoring the performance and the alignment with your company's values. Number 3, monitor, evaluate, and adapt. AI technologies and its associated risks are constantly evolving, so your compliance program must be flexible and responsive to change. Ongoing monitoring requires continuous monitoring the performance of your AI system to ensure that it remains aligned with the company's code of conduct and your compliance requirements. This involves not only technical monitoring, but also assessing the ethical implications of your decisions. Adapt to new risks because as AI technology advances, new risks will emerge. Stay informed about the latest developments in AI, disruptive technology, and be ready to adapt your compliance controls accordingly. This may involve updating risk assessments, enhancing controls, or even revising your company's approach to AI. Engage with technological experts, as compliance professionals should work closely with both your IT department and AI experts to stay ahead of potential risks. This collaboration is crucial for understanding the technical nuances of AI and ensuring that compliance strategies are technically sound and effectively implemented. And finally, number 4, ensure alignment with your company's code of conduct. It's crucial that all AI initiatives are consistent with your code of conduct and ethical standards. Training and awareness ensures that all employees, particularly those involved in AI development and deployment, are trained on the ethical implications of AI and your company's code of conduct. The training should cover the importance of transparency, fairness, and accountability in AI operations. Always remember ethical AI use and embed ethical considerations into your AI development process. This means not just complying with the law, but also striving to use AI in a way that reflects your company's values. The DOJ will be looking to see if your company is not only avoiding harm, but proactively promoting ethical AI use. Argentieri's remarks underscore the importance of managing the risks associated with AI and other disruptive technologies. Compliance professionals must take a proactive approach by conducting thorough risk assessments, implementing robust controls, and continuously monitoring AI systems to ensure they align with both regulatory requirements and a company's ethical standards. By taking these steps, you will not only meet the DOJ's expectations, but leverage AI as a powerful tool for enhancing your compliance program and overall business integrity. Next, I want to turn to the 2024 update to the Evaluation of Corporate Compliance Programs, or the 2024 ECCP. It has explicitly directed companies to ensure that they have the most robust processes in place to identify, manage, and mitigate emerging risks relating to new technologies such as AI. As compliance professionals, it is absolutely mandatory that we integrate these strategies into our overall risk management and broader compliance controls. The DOJ has posed 2 sets of questions for compliance professionals in this arena. The first is found in Section 1 of the 2024 ECCP and is entitled, "Is the corporation's compliance program well designed?" And there are a series of questions a prosecutor could ask a compliance professional in an investigation. Does the company have a process for identifying and managing internal and external risks that could potentially impact the company's ability to comply with laws, including risks related to the new technology? That's emerging risk. 2, or next, how does the company assess the potential impact of the new technology, such as AI, on its ability to comply with criminal laws? 3, is management of risks related to the use of AI and other technologies integrated into your broader ERM strategies? Next, What is the company's approach to the governance regarding the use of the new technology, such as AI, in its commercial, business, and compliance program? Next, how is the company curbing any potential negative or unintended consequences resulting from the use of technologies, both in commercial business and in your compliance program? Next, how is the company mitigating the potential for deliberate or reckless misuse of technologies, including by company insiders? To the extent the company uses AI and similar technologies in its business or as part of its compliance program, what are the controls in place to monitor and ensure trustworthiness, reliability, and use in compliance with applicable laws and the company's code of conduct? Next, do controls exist to ensure the technology is used for its intended purpose? And what is the baseline of human decision making used to assess AI? Next, how is the accountability over the use of AI monitored and enforced? And finally, how does the company train its employees on the use of emerging technologies such as AI? The next series of questions ties AI to a company's values, ethics, and most importantly, its corporate culture. It's found under Section 3, entitled, Does the Corporation's Compliance Program Work in Practice? And it poses the following couple of questions. If the company is using new technologies such as AI in its commercial operations or compliance program, is the company monitoring and testing technology so it can evaluate whether they are functioning as intended and consistent with the company's code of conduct? Second, how quickly can the company detect and correct decisions made by AI or other new technologies that are consistent with the company's values? Thinking across both these questions will lead to more questions and a deep dive into your compliance culture, philosophy, and corporate ethos. It will also bring about unprecedented opportunities for businesses. However, with these opportunities come risks, especially in the context of legal compliance. The DOJ has now explicitly directed companies to ensure that they have robust processes in place to manage, identify, and mitigate risks related to new technologies such as AI. As compliance professionals, it's crucial and even obligatory to integrate these mandates into your overall strategies and broader compliance programs. So, what are some of the ways that you can do? I'm going to give you a list of several items, and you can pick and choose where you want to begin on them. Number one, establish a proactive risk identification process. Managing emerging risks begins with a proactive approach to identifying potential threats before they manifest into significant compliance issues. Number two, establish rigorous monitoring protocols. Monitoring AI and new technologies is not just a box ticking exercise, it's a continuous process that requires a deep understanding of both the technology and ethical standards you must uphold. Number three, integrate AI risk management strategy into your overall strategy. The Department of Justice expects companies to manage AI and other technological risks within the broader context of your enterprise risk management strategies. Number four, implement comprehensive testing and validation. Testing and validating AI technology should be an ongoing practice, not just a one-time event during the deployment phase. The DOJ expects companies to rigorously evaluate whether these technologies are functioning as intended. Number five, develop a rapid response mechanism. No system is infallible. Even the best monitored AI systems can make mistakes. The key is how quickly and effectively your company can detect and correct these errors. Number six, strengthen governance and accountability. Governance is the key to ensuring that AI and other new technologies are used against responsibly and in compliance with law. Number seven, mitigate unintended consequences and misuse. The Department of Justice is particularly concerned with the potential for AI and other technologies to be misused either deliberately or intentionally, leading to compliance breaches. Number eight, ensure trustworthiness and human oversight. As Sam Silverstein continually reminds us, culture is all about trust. The same is true for the use of AI in the workplace. The trustworthiness and reliability of AI are paramount in maintaining compliance and protecting your company's reputation. Number nine, train employees on emerging technologies. The use of AI and other technologies is becoming more and more prevalent, and employee training is essential to ensure that your workforce understands the benefits and the risks. The DOJ's mandate on managing emerging risks, particularly those related to AI and other new technologies, underscores the need for proactive, integrated approach to compliance. By embedding AI risk management within your broader ERM strategies and strengthening governance and accountability, mitigating unintended consequences and ensuring trustworthiness, and investing in employee training, compliance professionals can navigate this complex landscape. While the stakes are high, with the right strategies in place, your organization can harness the power of AI to stay firmly on the right side of the law. This is Tom Fox again. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Compliance and AI. We've linked to the AI and Business and Real Estate Summit upcoming on February 17th in Dallas. I hope you will check it out. And if you're in North Texas, I hope you will plan to attend. I know it's going to be a great event, lots of great speakers, and you'll pick up some really great tips about using AI literally in your day-to-day business. Compliance and AI is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network. If you've enjoyed this podcast, I hope you'll subscribe, rate, and review wherever great podcasts are listened to. If there's a topic around AI or AI and compliance that you'd like explored, reach out to me. I'd love to have an expert on to talk about the topic, or I'll do some research and do a solo episode. Compliance and AI is a special production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network, the only network dedicated to compliance and ethics in the compliance realm.